In this game here, the guy is from United Kingdom, I believe. Well, let's check it out. United Kingdom. Anyways, a lot of people just give up when instead of finishing the game. I think you should always finish the game, even if you know you lost the game. You finish it for respect to the game itself. Anyway, the guy is white, and the guy is very aggressive, but it backfired on him. But anyways, and I'm black, and I'm from Canada. But anyways, and here we go. He starts. I go up. He's trying to move his queen down for the four move thing. So I figure I'll do the same thing, but I could put it in a different spot to do the same thing. He brings it back up. I go over here. Guy gets cocky. Figures I must be good with my queen. He takes it. So I take his queen. He thinks he can beat me, so does queen. So I move up. So I think I can bring my knight up here to get his rook. The guy brings that down. So I thought, okay, fine. I'll still attack for the rook, but he'll probably move it. And he does. So I figure I'm going to start taking out the middle area so I can attack better. And I know I'm going to lose my knight, but I do it anyway. That way it opens up the middle a bit so I can attack. So I bring this thing out because I figure the next step I'll bring it either right or left, but I'll go up and get his other rooks. So he brings his down, so I can't go to the left, so I have to go to the right. So then he clues into what I'm doing, so he goes over here. So his knight protects that square that I wanted to go to put him in check and take his rook. So I take out the middle, because this way I open it up a little bit more. He takes me. I move up to prevent his knight from coming down. He brings his bishop over. Anyways, I brought my pawn up there for he can't bring his knight down. He has to go in front of his bishop there. Anyways, so I take that, so open up this side over here a little bit more. And he goes for it because he thinks, okay, pawn for bishop is good. By coming up here, then I go there like this, but instead of taking his piece, I go here to put the pressure on him to move his knight back. He brings his knight back. I move this up so I can attack his rook if need be, or protect my piece. But instead, I thought, you know what, I'm going to bring that up to put pressure on his rook already. I could have took his rook right here, but I brought this up because I want to try something here. Anyways, he puts me in check, so I move up because he can't really get me if I go there. Well, but he still can't bring his rook down. So, I mean his knight. So I decided to take that because then he'll move out of the way and I can get a king, right? He goes for it. I go up, but I know if the next square, what's going to happen is he'll take me with either the rook or the knight, but probably the knight because then if I take his rook, his knight, he'll take my rook. But anyways, he moves down there. I move up here because I figure I'm going to open this up. He goes there. I bring another piece in here. So I can give him support. He thinks he's going to attack my rook, but surprise, I'm opening it up a little bit more. But I can't move back down towards his bishop because his rook his thing will protect it. However, he goes there. I go there because now if he takes my rook, guess what? I'm not going to get a queen in the corner. But also, he can't get me with his knight. So he takes my pawn because he doesn't want it to get a queen. He'd rather suffer. So I go like this. I bring it up and take his rook. Now he can't move his king and he can't move his bishop. His bishop's stuck there because he'd be in check if he moved it. He moves that over. I go over here. He's trying to protect it because he got his bishop to protect that. I go down here, put him in check. And he moves out of check. But now I can take his bishop. So I'm going to start just taking pieces away. And I didn't see that. I goofed up, but he got me. But that's okay. I got another power piece. He comes over here. I put him in check. He comes down here. I just start taking his pieces away. I figure I can always bring my pawns up and get a queen with any one of those. So I go like that, and he realizes I got him. Because he has to move that, and I took it, and then I would have had his last piece, and he would just have his thing, and all he had to do is move the rook down, bring it over so he can't move, and then just bring a queen up. But he decided to give it up, and he didn't play it till the end. But anyway, there you go.